What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we're taking a look at the Bitcoin price, and we did manage to hold this $19,000 range and having that pumpy action in the immediate short term. Is this pumpy action sustainable? Are we going to higher levels? I'm going to explain in this episode why I do think that higher levels is very possible in the next coming days on Bitcoin, even hitting 21.1, even 21.4K levels potentially before the end of the week. So make sure to stay tuned because we're going to take a quick look at the S&P 500. We might gain a little bit of confidence. I do think that the S&P 500 is going to have some pumpy action in the next coming days. There are a few patterns here that I want to show you. Big support right now and potential bounce all the way to 4,100 points on the S&P 500 is very possible. And we're also taking a look at Engine Coin and Phantom playing out pretty nice from those low levels. We're going to go through these cryptos and let's dive in straight into the video. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you like Bitcoin crypto technical analysis, make sure to subscribe. I do connect a lot with the community. Let's dive in here straight into the video right now, guys, because first of all, what I want to show you is the S&P 500. Let's go to the S&P 500 because if the traditional stock market gains confidence and has a little bit of bullish momentum, this is going to give confidence in Bitcoin and crypto in general, especially Bitcoin. So let's just analyze the situation here on the S&P 500 and let's remind everyone that yes, we are in a very aggressive downtrend. Any pumpy action, any trades to the upside are very, very dangerous because remember, rule number one, the trend is your friend. So till the end, you want to go with the trend, and we do not know where the end is. So the trend is still going down for the S&P 500, for Bitcoin and crypto in general, traditional stock markets. So fighting the trend is extremely dangerous. You do have to be very skilled and have very good risk management if you want to make some money fighting the trend of the market. But what I cannot do is short at the very bottom. I cannot short Bitcoin when we are at extreme low levels. I cannot short the S&P 500 when we are at very low levels. We are looking also for those relief rallies. And what I want to show you here on the daily is that we are actually getting big support here on the S&P 500. As you can see, S&P 500 had an insane rally from 2020 till late 2021, as you can see here on the chart. And we have left good, nice spikes as resistance and support. So currently we are getting this nice support level round about that 3,600, 3,800 points. As you can see, two nice spikes here. We are currently, getting those bounces from those levels. But not only that, what I want to show you right over here, is, the aggressive downtrend that we do have, all right? We have a very, very aggressive downtrend on the S&P 500. But what I can see right now is a potential Gartley pattern here forming, all right? Let's just go to the 4-hourly chart. There was a very nice crab pattern right there, bat pattern, sorry, where we did had the D point touched, all right, almost touching. I would have, loved a little bit of higher levels from this bat pattern over here. We actually consolidated and then started falling aggressively. What I do see forming right now on the S&P 500 is another harmonic pattern where we did get this consolidation, a very aggressive drop. We had a pump all the way to over the 50% levels from this drop, and now we are creating a higher low consolidation. This does mean that potentially we are getting exhausted for the bears at this current moment, and we are going to see a leg up potentially to the 0.78, which is the Gartley, target D point, where it's an ideal area to short. And the reason why I do think that this Gartley pattern can happen is because of this major higher low scenario, double bottom scenario with higher low. And this level over here has massive confluence. So I do think that the price of the S&P 500 will be heading up to that range, all right, because of this large consolidation and this harmonic pattern forming. Now if we do see this bumpy action all the way to this D point, all right, which is round about the 4,100 points approximately, it is a zone, that I do think that we should be hitting in between this week and next week, because of timing also, all right. We still have some pretty large time, all right, all the way to round about the 13th, 15th of July to reach these levels. So over 10 days at this moment to potentially reach this D point at in between 4,000 and 4,100 points. Now, if we do see that bullish momentum, this is going to be a crazy level to short Bitcoin right over here. This will be a crazy level to short the S&P 500, and potentially Bitcoin if we are going to hit some resistance levels. So I'm using this S&P 500 to add confluence to Bitcoin. So if we do reach the point, right, we got the harmonic pattern, the Gartley pattern. If we do reach there in the next coming days, this is a shorting, this is a bearish pattern. It's a shorting point, D point. But what also we do have for the last, 2 to 3 months is the biggest spike on the VPVR is exactly below 4,100 points. All right, you could say the value area low is around about 4,080 points approximately. So you could get that volatility all the way up here, or that volatility all the way up here to the D point. So you got massive spike on the point of control, okay, here on the volume profile is the D point, but also this has been a major level where it has been support and resistance. I'm talking about that 4,100, 4,050 points approximately on the S&P, okay, where this has been a very, very important level in the past. Big support here back in May of 2021, as you can see here on the chart, been respected many, many times. So I do think that, we could come up all the way there, and there's big rejection level in between $4,000 and $4,100 if we do consolidate there on the S&P 500. Okay, points I'm talking about here, not dollars. We're adding confluence as resistance, and we've also got this big major lower high, okay, resistance trend line, all right, where we will be hitting that level, in the next coming days if we do get that leg up. So we've got so many things here adding up, all right, VPVR, we've got Gartley bearish pattern, lower high resistance trend line, a big major support level that has been resistance and support here the last month in May. So just adding stuff. This is a big major level on the S&P 500, and I do think we could actually attempt to hit it in the next coming days. Of course, if we do have that nice 200 to 300 point move in between this week and next week, this is going to be pretty good for Bitcoin. This will mean that a lot of the investors are going to gain confidence, all right, in investment. So also Bitcoin and crypto might have some momentum to the upside. So this is why I think Bitcoin is on the verge the next coming days to have that bullish momentum, at least to around about the $21,000 range, even up to 21.4, 21.5, where we do have the biggest high value area of the point of control. Okay, high value areas at the 21.5. I do think we are going to claim this level. I do even think that we are going to claim the 22.8k levels. All right, something very similar that happened also in the past in Bitcoin that we have talked about many times. I think that we are going to claim these highs potentially before we continue back down, guys. It's just, nature. A lot of people are extremely bearish. A lot of people think that we are going to retest these lows. A lot of people are already calling for 10k levels. Guys, this is not how the market works. Market will go against you most of the times. So far, we are holding this range very well. Of course, this is extremely risky because we are fighting the trend. I am fighting the trend the last few days. I am bullish. I have closed most of my position here on Bybit. I do have taken some profits. I have protected my position from an entry below $19,000. I'm pretty confident that we are going to go to 21k levels in the next coming days. So this is why I'm long. I've already taken profit. I'm already protected. So if I'm wrong in my prediction, I've already made some gains in this potential move to the upside. Then I got people saying, you were wrong. Of course, this is not a good area to enter. Okay, this is a risky level to enter. You need to enter when you can see some potential signs of a bottom, just like over here, just like what we saw here. This is a sign of that the bears are getting exhausted. We've got major support level. We're hitting the 0.78 right there on this wick down from this pump, a major Fibonacci level. We've got higher lows, and yes, I know, guys, we are fighting the trend, and most of the people see this as a dead cat bounce, and we are going to retest below $18,000. But no, guys, I have seen this before. I have seen this kind of momentum on Bitcoin before, and we've absolutely crushed it here before on the chart, where you do have that dead cat bounce right over here, massive big drop in May 12th of May to be exact. We crushed it here, guys. We made so many gains in this movement over here, this pump over here, this dump over here, retesting the high levels right over there, guys. We made huge gains. You can check the actual dates on the videos predicting this kind of movements on Bitcoin, and made bank, guys. And what did most of the people think right over here? Most of the people did think that we were going to retest the $25,000 range, the $25,000 low from the 12th of May, where you have the dead cat bounce scenario, you're creating lower highs, and yes, guess what, guys? We are going to come down to retest. We're on a big, massive bearish trend. But before, you had massive bullish momentum to grab a big amount of liquidity from the lower high here created before the big, massive drop. So this is what I think can happen before we continue to the downside, guys. We've been going down massively here, almost retesting the lows, but we still got some, you know, a couple of $1,000 still to actually retest below $18,000. Most of the people think here that we are going to retest the lows and even go lower. And what you do have here before actually retesting this low area is a big, massive liquidity grab at this consolidation range, at these daily levels, before you actually continue down, guys. This is very, very possible. I think this could happen. But first of all, I am aiming for much lower levels. I am protected from positions. I am looking for this momentum. So, you know, it's not guaranteed, even though I am wrong with this kind of prediction and this movement on the market. If it does fall in the next coming days, I will be totally protected, would have made some gains. And yeah, this is, you know, all about how you trade. It doesn't matter. You don't need to be right 100% of the times to make money in this market. So anyway, that's what I think on Bitcoin. Basically, I do think that we can defend this low level, and I do think that we can claim this biggest point of control. Let's see what happens after that, which is at the 21.1k levels approximately here. Biggest point of control. It's going to be very, very hard to break this resistance. Let's see how we react at that level. We've got the lower high here, we've got the higher lows. It's going to be a kind of a symmetrical triangle. Biggest point of control, resistance from lower highs in the next coming days at this range, okay, just below $21,000 range. So let's see how we react. But I do think that this level can be claimed in the next coming days, thanks to potentially this bullish momentum that the S&P 500 can have. Remember, for those experienced traders, the platform that I am using most nowadays is Bybit for my trading. You do get an insane bonus of up to $4,450 and 0% maker fee for 30 days. You do not pay any fees for 30 days. All right, guys, make sure to take advantage of this bonus. The link is down below here in the description. Let's have a dive in here quick here into Engine Coin, guys, because Engine Coin had been, you know, absolutely phenomenal. I made some really huge gains. I have closed 80% on my trade. I've got a small position open here protected. I did enter below 47 cents. This was mentioned, you know, in the last couple of videos, you know, last 2 days ago. And I'm actually not full on trading, guys. I am on holiday. You know, I'm not full on the charts. I'm just doing a bit of trading because I cannot disconnect 100% from the charts. There's always opportunities every single day. And yeah, I'm not full on, guys, from the 7th till the 17th. For the rest of the Bybit competition, I'm going to be full on the Telegram group, guys. We're going to absolutely crush it. We are going to get to the top 10, no doubt in my mind. We are going to be in the top 10 out of 461 teams. We're going to be absolutely crushing it. You know, I've been having some pretty good gains here while I'm away just by looking at the charts 1 hour a day. You know, it's been absolutely crazy. But anyway, just going back to Engine. Totally protected, you know, locked a lot of some gains. I'm looking for 54 cents here on Engine. Reason why, you know, I did long this area that we talked about in the video last couple of days ago. You know, you're hitting the biggest point of control right over here. You are above this low level that you created on the 12th of May. It was big major resistance, as you can see on the consolidation. You created this consolidation. You have a massive big bullish momentum, getting rejected from another resistance zone. Come back down to this major level, point of control, lows of May. You are above this major level, and you're also hitting the 618 from this big major pump. Absolutely beautiful touch there. 61865, you know, this is a must long position, even though you're in a downtrend. You know, I fight the trend sometimes just because you know, of the experience that I do have, trading in the market. It doesn't matter up or down. It's funny because I get some comments saying, you were bullish yesterday and now you're bearish. Yeah, I'm a trader. I buy and sell the market every single day, guys. This is how you need to, go in synchrony with the market. As long as you can protect your capital and you can have good risk management, then you are good no matter what the price action does, up or down. So this was a big major level, even though we are in a very aggressive downtrend, for a potential long. One of the reasons why I do think that 54 cents is possible here is because you would be hitting round about the 50% Fibonacci retracement, okay, from this major drop. But I do think higher is very, very possible. You are forming a descending wedge here, which is a bullish scenario with these slightly lower lows, lower highs over here. Anyway, I do think, this is dangerous territory because you could actually consolidate, pump a little bit more here on Engine, in the case of Engine, any altcoin, and then have that big massive momentum to the downside. This is very, very possible. You could actually be forming a harmonic pattern right there. If you do hit that 50%, 618 levels, then, of course, I would be, exiting my entire position because this is this was a small swing trade position on Engine. So stay extremely cautious. But of course, if I do see the S&P slightly bullish in the next coming days, I am bearish midterm, okay? This is what people do not understand, that, I can be bullish in the immediate short term. I will be bearish once we see some pumpy action in the coming days, hitting these resistance levels. I will be bearish. We are in a bearish trend, but I can't be bearish at support levels. I cannot be bearish when I do see signs of a potential relief rally. And this is what I want to make you understand, on my videos and to the rest of the community. So anyway, still looking for a slightly higher. Of course, I'm totally protected from my position below 47 cents and, looking for higher, but I'm overall bearish in the next coming weeks. Just short-term bullish. And this is, people need to understand this. Looking at Phantom, absolutely phenomenal. Another thing on Phantom, we were bullish on Phantom here at the 24 cent level. Sorry, I was bullish on Phantom. Looking for this level also to hold. Biggest point of control from the volume traded, the last 20 days approximately, over 20 days actually right now. We are creating these higher lows. You already got a trend line here with these higher lows. Nice support right there on Phantom. Beautiful, giving us that sign that this range is going to hold. Higher lows, biggest point of control, 618 Fibonacci level from the low to the highs right there. 618, 6.5 to perfection, getting that double bottom scenario. This is like, come on guys, buy the market because this is ready for a bounce. And so far so good. Made some pretty nice profits on Phantom and protected my position. I'm in free trades right now with profits no matter what the market does. And this is how you guys, need to trade at the end of the day. So Phantom, I am looking at least, for that 382, which is just below 27 cents. We almost hit that range. But even though, I am bullish on Bitcoin a little bit in the short term, S&P 500, some altcoins are looking pretty good to see some bullish momentum, relief rallies. So I do think that not even 27 cents and even, up to 28 cents here on Phantom or even 31 cents is very, very possible, creating that kind of ascending triangle scenario. This could be an ascending triangle and we could have a breakout. This is the moment where people are going to be extremely bullish. You know what? I am actually going to be maybe very, very bearish for this like huge massive fake out on Phantom, and this is how we need to play the market, guys. Just a quick update on Phantom. So far so good. I did see in the Bitcoinsensus team Telegram group, some people did take this Phantom engine, even long in Bitcoin below $19,000. Absolutely, congratulations guys. Protect your positions and stay cautious because it is true, we are in a very aggressive downtrend. We do not want to fight the trend for much, so take profits, protect position, guys. This is going to be it for this episode. I am back to my home on the 7th of July, and guys, we're going to be absolutely crushing it, guys. We're going to be in the top 10 on the Bybit competition, no doubt in my mind that we will be in the top 10. We're currently ranked 18. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. Remember, you got an insane bonus on Bybit. It's my favorite trading platform. Okay, make sure to take advantage of the insane bonus, up to $4,450 worth of bonus on Bybit down below, guys. Check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news and technical analysis ideas. You know, we post articles and technical analysis, you know, simple basic technical analysis with levels every single day, guys, so you can learn. You know, the latest article right now is major investors and BTC whales are buying the dip even at $19,000, even though people are expecting $10,000, even though people want to buy cheaper. It is time to accumulate at these ranges, guys, because the market will come back up, and you probably watching this are going to miss the train. If you dollar cost average, you will not miss the train, guys. Just a little tip there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.